right? So what we've really been fighting for over the last 5 months is really the existence of the union itself as an institution. We could probably sign a contract and most of us could finish out our working lives, maybe, maybe, but the next generations of workers in this job would be completely screwed. And in fact, some of the workers in this shop now who have been there for a long time are the same ones who helped build the shop in the first place, who helped build the union. So it's like a particular insult to workers who have 30, 40 years on the job, who fought to make this the kind of dignified job that it is today, that they're being asked, demanded to give up the very things that they fought for. It's like they started, at this low point, and we built up the job, right? So that's just give a little background on just a little history of Sotheby's as a shop, as a workplace. Was and still is primarily people of color, Black and Latino workers, working class New Yorkers who have done this job. And early on, it was really just kind of like, this was kind of like working at Sotheby's, back, when did the union start, like in the 50s? Something like that?
After World War II.
Yeah, right. So this was like being the help, this was like being the help for some rich people in this building and moving the stuff around. Mm-hmm. Now, through the ingenuity, and the skills of our union brothers who came before us, they really developed this job into like a more complicated job, into making it art handling. Not just somebody who's pushing something from A to B, but learning about the art, learning about the furniture, learning the different skills associated with, brought the union in, right, and fought to take this from which used to be in the context of our greater union, because our I can talk about this a little more later, but our union as a whole, which was always the moving companies and the furniture companies, was, really racist. It was like a real nepotistic kind of, arrangement. If you were white and you were Italian and you're from the right neighborhood in Brooklyn, then you could get a job with a furniture company. And that's where the good wages were, not surprisingly, right? And Sotheby's was kind of like the bullshit job. And that was like the shop, not surprisingly, where most of the Black and Spanish workers in the local worked. Same with Christie's, but Christie's has a sort of different story. So in any case, fast forward, and our co-workers, the folks that came before us, have built Sotheby's into probably the best contract in the whole union, in the highest paying, in the most sort of like skilled kind of respectable job. So we're really talking about Sotheby's trying to destroy all of those generations of work that we've put in to make this what it is, and and we're talking about our future here, right? So it's been a real dramatic fight, and we've been honored to have the support of a lot of other unions, a lot of folks who are in this room today, a lot of people from Occupy Wall Street, who have seen that our struggle is completely representative of the same thing that's happening to working people all over this country and all over the world, that the gains that we fought so hard for to gain, to win, are now being chipped away or trying to be really just taken away, at gunpoint, like in our case, right? So yeah, I mean, we've done a lot of sort of creative tactics in response. I mean, we've had like really vibrant picket lines, and we've had people get arrested doing civil disobedience at our picket lines. But we've also done, creative kind of corporate campaign tactics where we've targeted the board of directors, we've targeted major clients, people, it's really the 1% of the 1% that shop at Sotheby's. It's not even the whole 1%, because not even they have the kind of money, not even they have the kind of money that, you need to shop there. The struggle continues. We got more actions coming up. The sales season is kind of winding down now, so there's not going to be as many big auctions at the building, which means we won't have huge mobilizations. We've had like probably 300 or 400 people a few times, right? Like in front of the building. We had massive, we had the CWA out there. We had all kinds of unions, and it's been pretty amazing. But now, since the sales season's done, our strategy is going to kind of shift. And you're going to see us taking our fight more to where the board of directors do their business, where they live, whatever we have to do to keep the fight going, because they're counting on us. These 42 guys, it's only 42 people. And Sotheby's employs 1,000. That's like 1,000 people, I think, worldwide, and we're 42 art handlers. The percentage of the budget that our union contract represents is nothing. It's like what they make selling one painting, right? So you see, I mean, in the larger sense, yeah, this is about money, sure. Because if you can have a non-union $12 an hour shop, sure, that's a cost savings. But it's not really at the end of the day about money, because this is about control. And this is about who gets to call the shots in this job who gets to call the shots in this city and this society, right? Is it going to be, the 1%, or are we going to have any type of democracy, which is what we're here to talk about, democracy today, any type of say-so over our working conditions. So that's just, I don't want to keep rambling, but that's just kind of a picture of where we are right now as a union, and